Backroads is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund, with money by the vote of the people, November 4th, 2008.
Pam heard his voice out over her shoulder, felt as cold as her Minnesota winter. Said it's time, I must be moving on now, and loaded up her dad's car, listening to Keith Urban. To Des Moines in under 7 hours, and still her eye was on Memphis, Tennessee. Talks to herself when she gets sick of the music, and she got no one, no special place to be. And it's just about supper time in Emily. It's just about time for my TV show. He's all cleaned up, away he goes, down the street where no one knows. Time for my TV show and Emily. Just about supper time and Emily. In St. Louis, they told her there's a spirit there, some golden arch you won't see nowhere else. And Pam kept on driving, made it to Carbondale, but her father's Mustang been running low on oil. Tennessee border now just over the mountain, but her little car couldn't go no further, and oil pressure down, can't see the lights of town. Here come the rain, all alone again. And it's just about supper time in Emily. It's just about time for my TV show. He's all cleaned up, away he goes, down the street where no one knows. It's time for my TV show and Emily. Just about supper time and Emily. She laid her seat back and stared at the Mustang ceiling, thought about the words out of his mouth now. Something like earlier, only good for one thing. Where would you ever go? How would you ever know? Here you're born and raised, married and prayed. It's just about supper time in Emily. It's just about time for my TV show. He's all cleaned up, away he goes, down the street where no one knows. Time for my TV show and Emily. Just about supper time and Emily. Time for my TV show and Emily. Just about supper time and Emily, Emily,
Greg Salisker, go by Slicksteen. Got that name from a buddy of mine. My fun name or whatever was Slick, and my number one guy that I always listened to was Bruce Springsteen, so they put the two together, and that's how we got Slicksteen. So I've been playing music since I can ever remember. Playing in a band down in the cities for a while, back in the 90s, late 80s. We'll back up, kind of put the guitar down to raise a family of 5, and just kind of in the last few years, kind of picked it up a little more and more. I have a little room down in my basement that's pretty isolated, so I just go down there and play an hour or so a night, and it's just a good release and a lot of something to get away from the everyday.
Miles just to touch your skin. I buried out lands, I carried out plans, and then what was it in the end? Did I take it back again? I just arrived back home to an empty space. I got a window view, a cold beer, and a town misplaced. What was it in the end? Can I take it back again? Did I lose my only friend? Take it back again. Every morning without a warning, I hear the alarm clock ring. I fall to the floor, yeah, open the door, dream your voice began to sing. What was it in the end? Did I lose my only friend? Can I take it back again? Take it back again. Drive 600 miles just to touch your skin.
So was there someone that introduced you into playing music, or was it something you were just drawn to?
Yeah, no, I had the Drake boys, Mitch and Shad Drake, when I was a sophomore in high school, and they were my age as well. We had what we called the shed in the back, and we just sit out there every weekend just about and just, listen to Springsteen and Southside Johnny and the Jukes and try to play guitar and think we were cool, and I just kind of grew from there, yeah.
What are some other influences for you on music?
Jason Isbell has been a big one lately. Of course, Chris Stapleton, sometimes I, write songs, play songs, and then I put the headphones on and listen to him, and I'm like, I'll just give up. But, Tom Petty's always a good guy to listen to, and just a lot of different bands, to be honest with you. There's Wildview. I've been listening to them lately. They get after it. Fun.
night was long, she woke to an empty room again, and she opened up the alarm, she dangled her feet, pulled her body out of bed. Well, the emotions are shot and tensions are high. She forces a smile when another man walks by. Again she remembered stares at her face, counting the lines, hopeless romantic, wasting her time. Well, somebody here, I ain't so bad. He said I was pretty and I made him feel glad. Again she remembers, thinks of that night. Would he just call her? Would he just write? Again she remembers, down on her knees she prays to the heavens, somebody please. Again she remembers, kicking feet in the sand. She remembers, holding hand in hand. What it was like, what did I miss? Just for the night with a goodbye kiss. He said I was pretty, said that he loved me, said that he needed and thought the world of me. Again she remembers, thinks of that night. Would he just call her? Would he just write? Again she remembers, down on her knees she prays to the heavens, somebody please. Again she remembers.
All right, my baby girl said I had to play this one. It's called Everyone Was Dancing But Me, my 18-year-old baby girl. Yeah, I had her when I was 5. Just kidding.
I stayed all night waiting for you. When I began to believe that you were true, I may be wrong or just scared. When you said you believed in me but was never there. And everyone was dancing but me. I could have bought you a diamond ring. I would have held you when the world began to sting. All of those meanings that read between the lines. When you said you believed in me, then why didn't you try? Everyone was dancing but me. driving back home alone to darken fear. I may be alone, but tonight I just don't care. Of your lies, your smile and devil's soul, I speak to myself when I am all alone. Everyone was dancing but me. Everyone was dancing but me. Everyone was dancing but me.
And so with songwriting, is it kind of an autobiographical approach, or because you mentioned doing storytelling too? So.
Yeah, you know, I think in everything that you write, there's always something subliminal that's back there that you can, you know, interject into your craft or whatever. But a lot of it is just, I guess, just being around situations and things like that, and just trying to come up with something that might make sense or something. I just wrote this song called Wait Just a Minute that I actually just wrote it last Saturday, and I'm thinking, I don't know if I should play this, but I might have to cheat and look at the words when I'm playing it. But anyway, I really love it because it's a lot about relationships and how things can change in just a minute. 1 minute you're getting along great, the next minute you're not getting along so great. But so I like that kind of all brought together. And one of my biggest, I think, I don't know, problems, if you will, is writing or singing to my age. This song that comes to mind is Red Mustang. It's, you know, Red Mustang, I can't be late, picking up Marie at 8:15. It's almost 9 and I'm with Jane. She loves to ride my Red Mustang. When you're older like that, it kind of doesn't come across as when you're in your mid-20s when I wrote it. So anyway, that's all good.
Wait just a minute, I got a bomb with no limit. Line for my Jack, don't care if she don't come back. Wait just a minute, taking life with every snippet. In line for a love show, you think you're ready to go. I just fall in line, see myself in another. Loaded for bear, you got a grip on your life, son. A reason to be happy, no reason to be sad. Why you looking at me? You look so mad. There's lovers out walking, yeah, holding their breath, like maybe this ain't right, maybe there's nothing left. You make your own choices, it'll all fall in line. It might be tomorrow, it might be never, might be just in time. So wait just a minute, it'll all change in a minute. Wait just a minute, seen her standing all alone, like she's nobody's girl, like she needs a new home. Wait just a minute, you shouldn't lie and live with it and bear out your soul, out of control, way over your limit. I just need to find out, could I be a new man? Wake from a life that ain't worth a crap, start a new plan. Be a friend to my neighbor, read the book on Sunday, drive Jim to work, carry the flag, maybe one day. But wait just a minute, I dreamed for myself, then a light from above carried my love down from the shelf. Was a long, hard weekend, was a coming of age. We'd fight for a while, frown to a smile, on to the next page. So wait just a minute, it ain't love without you in it. On to the end, together again, but wait just a minute.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. All 12 of you in TV land out there back in Brainerd, sing it with me. The hockey song.
21 days in a row, he dropped his boy off at the lockers. Hockey sticks in hand, another weather band blows in the walker. 50 pairs of eyes to watch the surprise of a new year, where men will be men and boys will be boys again. 6 a.m. can't lose the game again, so let's practice. Kids lying at the door, lights shine, bringing more to practice. Johnny loves the first line, thinks he is all that, till the warrior boy shows him where it's at. And it's a face-off slap shot, digger behind the goal, hit the top shelf, the 5-hole, and pray for nothing more. It's a wind-up, takedown, toe drag to win, penalty shot, a shootout, ice hockey loves a friend. On a 2-game winning streak, driving home from Coleraine. At the radio on, listening to the end of the Wild game. Yeah, Steven smiles at Dad, says, when can we skate again? Yeah, son, oh son, ice hockey loves a friend. Guys all ready? And it's a takedown, toe drag to win. Shootout, ice hockey. And it's a face-off slap shot, digger behind the goal, hit the top shelf, the 5-hole, and pray for nothing more. It's a wind-up, takedown, toe drag to win, penalty shot, a shootout, ice hockey loves the friend.
You clearly got a passion for playing music. You got introduced to it at a young age, but it's something you keep being drawn back to. Like, what do you think it is about? You kind of mentioned it's like kind of living young through it, but like, what is it that drives that? You think the passion?
I think a lot of it is, personally, I've gotten better at playing guitar, so it comes a little easier, you know. I think when you're first trying to learn how to play guitar, it's just, you struggle with it, you know. So, you know, I kind of get a riff going or whatever, and the words just seem to, you know, I mean, they're not earth-shattering or anything, but they just seem to flow and try to make things rhyme and make sense, and it's just a lot of fun, you know. So that's the best way I can describe it, is a lot of fun.
Sitting on your couch, sun going down, sick of this nothing town. Your brother just pulled in from Ohio State, and you just can't wait. just can't sleep in forever. You just stop believing in the never. You just say to everyone whatever gets you down here in this nothing town. Bobby asked you to prom again this year. You said, what the hell? Soon I'll be leaving here. Mom and Dad are thankful. They love when you're around. They don't know you're so miserable, stuck in this nothing town. You just can't sleep in forever. You just stop believing in the never. You just say to everyone whatever gets you down here in this nothing town. Graduation day, all 100 of you sit so politely as they call out names. Mom and Dad in stands, Mom and Dad holding hands, praying you would stay. You just can't sleep in forever. You just stop believing in the never. You just say to everyone whatever gets you down here in this. You just wanna get out. You just wanna get out. You just stop believing in the never. You just say to everyone whatever gets you down here in this, here in this, here in this nothing town.
Backroads is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund, with money by the vote of the people November 4th, 2008. If you enjoy watching Backroads online, please consider making a tax-deductible donation at lptv.org.